Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating study published in Nature. Children's arithmetic skills do not transfer between applied and academic mathematics. It's a real eye-opener.
I'm eager to hear this. So what's the core finding? Is it just about kids struggling with math, or is there something more nuanced?
Oh, it's much more nuanced than just kids struggling with math. The study shows a striking disconnect between how children use math in real-world situations and how they perform on standard school math tests. Think about it. A huge gap.
Interesting. So they're good at one but not the other? Like, what kind of real-world math are we talking about?
Exactly. They looked at children working in markets in India. These kids are incredibly adept at complex calculations involved in daily transactions, figuring out costs, change, dealing with unusual quantities, all mentally, often without any tools. Amazing, right?
Absolutely. But then what happens when they take a standard school math test?
That's where the disconnect comes in. Despite their amazing real-world skills, these same kids struggle significantly with abstract math problems presented in a school setting. The study used the Annual Status of Education Report, ASER, test, a standard Indian numeracy assessment. The results were disappointing.
So the skills don't transfer. Is it just a matter of test anxiety or something?
The researchers went to great lengths to rule out confounding factors like stress, lack of incentives, or even the format of the test. They ran multiple experiments, including using incentives, changing the test format, and even creating a simulated market setting for school children. The gap persisted.
Wow. That's pretty compelling evidence. But why is this happening? What's the mechanism?
That's the million-dollar question. The study suggests that the way math is taught in schools doesn't connect with the intuitive, practical math skills kids develop outside the classroom. The school-taught algorithms, while based on the same underlying principles, aren't effectively utilized by the kids who excel in real-world scenarios. It's a failure of pedagogy, essentially.
So the school system isn't bridging the gap between intuitive and formal math understanding? That's a serious problem.
Precisely. The study highlights the need for a more contextualized approach to math education, one that connects abstract concepts to real-world applications. They even cite other studies showing that integrating financial education into the curriculum can improve both math skills and overall school performance.
It makes you wonder how many other kids are similarly disadvantaged by this disconnect. It's not just about test scores. It's about limiting their future opportunities.
Exactly. This research has significant implications for educational policy and curriculum design. We need to find ways to make math more relevant and engaging for all students, building upon their existing intuitive understanding rather than treating it as something entirely separate.
This is a really important study. It highlights a critical flaw in our educational systems and offers a path towards improvement. Thanks for bringing this to our attention.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.